Hello, I'm Professor Winson, and I'll be your instructor for SPEECH113. Some of you will be taking this course as a hybrid course, which means that you'll be meeting with me once a week, and then the rest of the work will be done online. For the rest of you, you'll be meeting with me twice a week, but the course is pretty much the same for both students, whether you're meeting with me once a week or twice a week, because much of the work is online. The textbook for this course is Lucas's The Art of Public Speaking. It's right there, 10th edition, and you can buy the textbook at the John Jay bookstore, or you can buy it online. Here's a link to a place where you can buy the book. Book costs about $68 online, a little less expensive than buying it in the bookstore. Of course, you can also get it used. If you do buy it online, there is a online video that shows you how to purchase the textbook. Textbook is required, and you need to get that textbook right away. Some of the skills that you're going to be developing this semester, these are the major skills you're going to be working on. You have the oral communication skills, basically how do you communicate your ideas in public. You'll be communicating these ideas both in a face-to-face format, but also using videos which will be uploaded to the web. We'll also be evaluating speeches, both your own speeches and other student speeches. This way you're going to become an active speaker and an active listener and a critical listener to both yourself and others. A bigger part of the course is outlining, and so you will be outlining your speeches. You use outlines to keep complex ideas in a clear and coherent order so that your audience can follow you and so that you can deliver the speech well. You'll also be delivering your speeches extemporaneously, which means these speeches will not be read, they'll not be memorized, but you'll be using brief notes to remind yourself what you want to say. Extemporaneous delivery requires that you rehearse your speeches out loud at least 3 times before you deliver it to the class or deliver it into the webcam when you're doing your video speeches. You'll be researching materials for your speeches using secondary sources. This way you'll be getting your ideas from credible experts, people who know what they're talking about, and borrowing those ideas as you organize and present your speech and develop your thesis. You'll be developing 6 oral projects. 3 of them are required. The first oral project will be a video oral project, which you can develop at home or in a lab here at school. Here you'll be evaluating a student's speech and telling us your opinion about what you think about it. The second speech is a required speech. This is a speech you'll be developing in group, in which you'll be sharing a credible website. The third speech you'll be presenting is at home. It'll be a video speech in which you're going to be sharing some information that you'll be using in your informative speech. This will be a video that you develop at home or again at school. The fourth speech is an informative speech. It is required. It will be done in class and taped, videotaped. You'll be able to see that videotape and use the videotape to evaluate your work and the work of one other student in your group. The fifth speech is an at-home or at-school video speech, which you develop yourself, and this will be used to help you get ready for your persuasive speech. And here you're going to be discussing the topic of that persuasive speech. Finally, the persuasive speech is the final exam speech, and here you'll be developing this speech, developing an outline, developing a speaker's outline, and then presenting it in class. This speech will also be videotaped, and you'll be able to see it and evaluate it, evaluate your speech and evaluate one other student speech from your group. Now the major organization of this course will be in modules. Each week you'll be completing 1 module, and each module consists of 3 parts. The first part is basically a reading part in which you read and listen to narrated slideshows and then take a quiz on what you have been reading and seeing. This quiz needs to be completed by Wednesday of each week. The second thing you need to do for each week's module is a group discussion board. There'll be a question that's asked you, and then you'll be asked to answer that question in a few sentences in a discussion board in Blackboard. We'll take a look at that in a minute. And you need to then reply to one other student in your group, and that should be completed by Thursday each week. The third part is an assignment. This is the major work for each module, and there'll be one assignment each week. These assignments need to be completed by Saturday. Again, the module consists of 3 parts. There'll be 1 module per week, and you are expected to complete these 3 parts each week. Now, you can complete this work late, up to 1 week late. There will be a 5% deduction for any of this work that's handed in late. After that, module work will not be looked at and will not be graded. So make sure to get this module work in on time. Now let's take a look at how this module work is set up in your Blackboard course. So here is a look at what your Blackboard course looks like. You'll see that on one side you've got the menus, and we'll go over this in the first class. Right now I just want to talk about the modules and the 3 parts of the module. Here is module number 1, which will be doing the second week of class. The first week we are doing the getting started work, and in the second week we will do the module 1 work. Third week we'll then go on to module 3. We're skipping module 2. But let's take a look at module 1, and you'll see that module 1 is made up of 3 parts. There is the chapter review and quiz, there is the discussion board, and there is the assignment. And each one of these needs to be completed for you to complete the module work, and you have up to 1 week past the module week work to get it done, but after that you can't complete that work. It will not be looked at. So let's take a look at the first part, the chapter module work. There'll be a reading. Here is a slideshow that you need to look at. I've added a reading for module 1 that you should take a look at. And then the quiz is right down here. So once you've done all the readings, you see all the readings and the slideshow, and you've read chapter 1, then you'll take the quiz for chapter 1. And this quiz is then uploaded into your gradebook, and you can take the quiz 2 times. The best score again then gets put into the gradebook. So the first part is the reading and the narrated slideshows, and then the quiz. You should get this in by Wednesday. The second part is a discussion board. You'll be asked a question, and you'll be then expected to answer that question in a few sentences. Make sure to submit your answer and then reply to one other student in your group. This work should be done by Thursday of each week. Again, you'll be doing 1 module per week. And then there'll be an assignment. Each week there'll be an assignment. This is the assignment for module 1, and we will go over it each week and let you know what that assignment is, but you need to get that assignment in by Saturday of each week. And so the module work again consists of 3 parts. There is 1 module per week, and you need to get this work in on time to get full credit. This is not a difficult course if you get the work in. If you miss work, then of course your grade will suffer. And so good luck to you this semester. I hope you do well on the course. I'm here to answer any questions that you may have, and you can contact me at awinson@jjay.cony.edu.